it will give you something like this that you can print out. This is what I did for Access Bank for a particular month. Every payment that a customer, all the customers for that month applied for paying, they are here. You can also run for a particular, for all the banks, what they have collected on behalf of Lagos State for a particular month. What we are trying to stay here is the nature of the database has made it easy for us to have every information we need at the tip of our finger. If you cannot run, we do remittance agency report on a weekly basis. We send to all agencies that allow that. We have, if you are not receiving it, make claim. I will tell you we can give it. The manifest.
We don't have manifest.
I've been here once concerning that, and I was told that we should submit our address, the address of which we did. I did it until now.
Please, you can give it to me before you do the experience. Because I'm from the department that actually does that. So I should be able to. And we have a small office that allows that there. With STO.
And what happens is they usually,
it's a weekly thing.
They usually play our own with MOT.
Okay.
Presently, now we now wrote to them that they should have our own, which is
Separate from MOT.
separate. So we were told that okay, they will do it. Up to that.
So let's raise the issue again before this. I will give you the room number. I don't have it presently. Let me just finish, then we'll come back to all your questions. Because if I need to be answering your question as we are going, we will delay a lot. And you still have somebody who is talking about ETCC and all that. What we are doing here, we want to familiarize ourselves with the benefits of the database. Whatever you cannot do at your end, if you request for it, it will be supplied. That's the issue of the manifest. I was even telling them, this manifest we are doing, can't we be sending the soft copies? Because by the time you see what we print on a weekly basis, they are heaps. So you can run reports based on all the banks. You know the collection of a particular bank on behalf of Lagos State for a particular month. It's going to give you. Aside all those reports, we also do what we call weekly revenue reports to STO. What this does is, it will show all the money that Lagos State can spend that is available for that's available for spending. This report on a Monday it will go. We call the first one that will go on Monday interim report. And by Tuesday, by 4 p.m., you have the one that is called the final report. This goes to allow STO every week. We also have another one that we generate every month. It also shows the reflections of all Lagos State collection. You know this thing, what we're saying, they have been made so easy. The database has ensured that all these things, you can get them easily. It will help the government to see at a glance. Unlike calling all the ministry, what do you have there? What do you have there? Everything you can easily get at a glance. But we always want to ensure that we should assist taxpayers with the necessary information they need, so that the report that we are running will be very correct. If a taxpayer is paying for direct assessment, you should go to the bank and tell them direct assessment, not me. Because of the rigor it will take you to effect the change. There are things you can correct, but what you will go through, the proof you will require all this, or you will require all this, bring that. We want to be sure that what we are doing is what we should do. So for you to, for the taxpayer to be, save all those trouble, those of us who give demand notice, let's lay emphasis on the correct detail so that correct reports can be gotten. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, madam. I believe by now for some of us that this with the issue of manifest collections, we can understand the situations better now. And the beauty of it is, even when a situation where you yourself and your offices there, you'll be able to bring it yourself without calling on the market or waiting for our money. That is the essence of inviting you for this kind of emotion. By the time we get the question and answer, we demonstrate how you can do that. And once you are required to opt out before you can going to be manifest. Let me call on Ms. Bimbo Akelebola from the BDR&I Business Development Research Administration. That is the department in charge of printing ETC card. So, you have any concerning ETC card? Don't go to question that.
What department?
BDR&I Business Development Research Administration.
I'll be speaking from page 12, please. We're going to talk about the electronic tax clearance certificate to show us different tax certificate that we have. Okay. Before the onset of this, what we have was the paper tax clearance certificate, and then 2008 we came out with card certificates, which speaks about the ability of the tax card certificate that we have. Then we have different types of ETC cards. We have the direct assessment, the payee aspect, which fall under the ETCC. Then the MTCC are the one that are for the artisans, the market women, those who are not, let me say, their income is below the number 250,000 thereabout, so they fall under the MTCC. Then the CTCs are for the company tax clearance, those government, those companies. We issue them the CTC. The CTC, this is what, can you hear me pass it? That's the CTC card. The CTC card. So though the cards are, they look the same, but you will see the differences. On the top of each card, you will see which one it actually is. We have the ETCC and we have the MTCC. Thank you. So those are the types of cards that we have, the three types of cards that we have. Then I'm sure my colleague would have told you about self-assessment. What we mean by self-assessment, before the onset of the self-assessment, what we have was the PAYE and the direct assessment. But when you don't follow the PAYE, just like you and I, so you follow that the direct assessment, self-employed. You walk out to the tax station, you get yourself assessed, whatever you've been assessed, you pay at the bank. But we also for conveniences, for more enumeration, that we now came out with the self-assessment. What self-assessment means that you walk up to the bank, pick up the form at the bank, and assess yourself. So the tax station assessing you, and which has really been helping us. This is the particular form that is self-assessment form. Look at the back of each form, you can assess yourself, the income of whatever you say you are earning is there, and the tax you are meant to pay for that particular income is also within there. So those are the forms for conveniences, for your easy access, and so that you'll be able to go there and pick up the form. And this really helped us to many people have been able to come into the tax net as well. So those are the then. When you pick this form at the bank, it's available at the bank, any of the MTAs, the LRS office, the ABC's office, you fill the form, you pay your payment at the bank as well, you are issued automated receipts. When the receipt is issued to you, you attach a copy of that receipt to this particular form, fill the form, your picture and signature is also included, you submit the form either to us or to the LRS office with the onward submission to us there as well. Within 72 hours, we print the card, which comes out with the direct assessment. Why we lecture us in this is that we'll be more knowledgeable when we go to maybe in our environment, in our church, in our mosques. We can ask us questions.